Okay.
Turn right onto Carretera Guasa de las Glorias.
Okay, we're on our way to Nogales. All right, we're on the road to Nogales. This is near my home. We have 5 of these nests. I just thought I'd show you. There's actually an eagle in it right now. We live very close to a bird sanctuary, and we have all kinds of really neat birds all around us. And on the other side of the road are shrimp fields. Those are places where they raise shrimp. They pump in salt water, and they have these huge dirt tanks. They raise shrimp there. So this is the road to where I live. Navajoa. I love this house. It's a little piece of Victorian living in Mexico. I like to stop and see it every time I drive past. It's just, I don't know, it seems so out of place. All right, freezer foods from the Nogales haul for May 2026. There are 6 packages of 12-ounce of Brussels sprouts. I can get Brussels sprouts here, but they're really bad quality. They're always really yellow, and I thought I love them for sheet pan dinners. I like to put them inside my vegetable soups, so I got a bunch of Brussels sprouts. Okay, sweet peas. I told you in my video on the chicken and rice mix that I wanted to get frozen sweet peas because the canned sweet peas that I get here are just terrible. And this is 6 2-pound bags of frozen sweet peas. Then we have 5 1-pound packages of ground turkey. We have 3 1-pound packages of premium sausage and 3 of hot sausage. That's because when I make my breakfast sandwiches, I have used sausage patties that were pre-made in the past, and I don't want to do that. I want to make my own. So I'm going to do a blend of original and hot to make the sausage patties more flavorful. And 4 packages, of Canadian bacon for my breakfast sandwiches, and 3 3-pound chubs of 10% fat turkey meat for my burritos. So I'll get all of this in the freezer and we'll come back for something else. Alrighty, some more of May 2026. I'm going to be starting a project. I just got a new laptop in January, and my old desktop had stopped talking to my printer. So when I got the new laptop, they talked to each other just fine. So I got all of these protector sheets, and I got 2 big D-ring binders because I'm going to print out a bunch of recipes that I have stored in my favorite places and all over the place. And I want to try to get it a bit more organized. So that's what that's about. Now, if you follow me, you know that we planted loquat seeds in 6 pots outside a few months ago, and nothing came of it. Not a thing sprouted, and I did some research on it. Excuse me. And I found out that loquats are a type of seed that cannot dry out before it is planted. So I had to operate with fresh seed because the seed that I had brought from visiting a friend in California a 1.5 years ago, and it definitely was not fresh. Okay, now moringa. This is an incredibly fast growing tree, fruit, superfood. Both the loquats and the moringas, I'm going to use one as a row on one side of my goat yard, and I'm going to use the other in a row on one side of my chicken yard. And both of these, the seeds and the fruit, are good supplemental feed for milk goats and for laying hens. And the moringa is extremely fast growing, and I'm going to have a whole class on that. So you'll get a chance to learn about what these guys, especially the moringa, do. I got fish oil and ginkgo biloba because I take those all the time. And oh yeah, that's important, a new package of underwear. Okay, now the San Marzano tomatoes. I've never grown this variety before, and I have just heard such wonderful things about it. So we're going to give it a try, and I've always been very confident in Burpee seeds. They're very good quality and are very viable seed always. Now this is Roselle, which I am, Roselle, which is hibiscus. And it's the type of hibiscus that they use for making the Jamaica water, agua de Jamaica, that I made in my video. Now this is a butter crock. Since I'm going to be having milk goats, and I'm buying raw milk from my lady with cows down the street, I'm toying with the idea of making my own butter. And this is a way of storing the butter that's better. If you're not familiar, you put the butter inside and fill this little cup, and then you put a little bit of water in the container so that when you put that back in, it keeps your butter fresher longer, and no bacteria can get to the butter itself because of the water moat that is around it. And this little knife comes with it. So, and it came nicely packaged. It was really secure in here. Okay, and then if you saw the video on our new potato bed, I mentioned that I was going to be bringing back some Sweet Alyssum, and this is the kit with the 4 different colors in it. The Sweet Alyssum attracts beneficial insects that will eat the aphids that are a pest to the potatoes. So they are a good companion plant. Now this is going to be a bit of an experiment. It was so inexpensive that I'm extremely suspect. It's supposed to be a solar oven, and we're going to have a video on testing that out and see how it does. Like I said, it was incredibly inexpensive, so I'm not really expecting much, but I'm hoping that I will at least have a template that I can copy in better materials to make a good one for ourselves. Alrighty, so here's some more. We have 6 quarts of beef broth. I don't make enough big roasts and stuff like that to have the bones to make enough beef broth for as much as I want. So I purchased some. Evaporated milk. If you were watching when I did a couple of the Aguas Frescas videos, I thought I had evaporated milk and I didn't. So I ended up having to substitute media crema. So I got 6 cans of evaporated milk. Okay. And 6 cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies added. I have not really had tomato plants here yet, and we're hoping to do that. As you saw a few minutes ago, I showed you the San Marinos, I think, tomatoes that I got. So, but as of now, I don't have any. And the honey graham crackers are just because I like them. And I got 6 packages of dried light red kidney beans to use for making my chili. And then I got a dozen new pint jars and a dozen new quart jars. Okay, some more of the purchases from Nogales. I bought these ones before and we made breakfast sandwiches with them, and my son really liked them. So I got 4 more packages of those. And these are light multi-grain English muffins. I didn't try them before, so I got 6 packages of those. And plain bagels is not what I wanted. Actually, what I wanted was a bunch of those whole wheat, but English muffins. But they substituted all these plain bagels, and I only got 1 package of the whole wheat English muffins, so oh well. And I bought some organic ginger root, Some of it is for eating and some of it is for planting. And I'm kind of bummed because this looks really old. I mean, look how wrinkly these are. So the other package looks much better, but this one is just terrible. I mean, it's very, very old. You can tell immediately from looking at it. So I'm kind of upset with that. And I got some orzo because I've never had orzo. So I thought I'd give it a go. I have a recipe that called for it. So this is the last of my purchases, and I'll be back with you in just a minute for a wrap up. Alrighty, so that ginger was so bad, and I knew you couldn't tell through the bag, and I wanted you to see just how icky it really is. I mean, this is so dried up. You could not use this for cooking. I'm gonna try planting it, and hopefully it'll rehydrate. Maybe if I soak it in water, I'll look it up online and try to figure it out, because that is just terrible. I mean, yuck. You can see it started to root inside the bag even, trying to get some sustenance, and almost all the pieces. This is the best piece that there is, and you can see all of the wrinkles from dehydration in it as well. This is just terrible. If I lived anywhere near this store, I would definitely have returned this. Oh well. Okay. Regarding the ginger, the people that made the ginger are Melissa's Organic Farms. And I do not at all believe that it was their fault. I think that this was the Walmart people that work in produce not rotating their stock well. And when choosing what to go into my curbside order, they shouldn't have included that, but they did. So I sent a little email to Melissa's, and I told them, not complaining, okay, just to let them know that Walmart was not rotating their stock because it might make them look bad, and I don't want to make them look bad, not on this video or anywhere. Melissa's is a good establishment. So I sent them a note saying, your organic ginger in the 8-ounce bags is being sold at the Walmart store in Nogales, Arizona. I bought 2 of them. One of them was wonderful and one was terrible. The Walmart produce guys aren't rotating their stock well, evidently. One was so shriveled that it is unusable. I live in Mexico and travel to Nogales once every 3 months for medications to pick up my mail and shopping. I'm an American living in Mexico. I didn't know its condition until I got home. A 12-hour drive. I have a video of it if you want to see it. I have a YouTube channel and it is part of my haul video. I will tell my viewers that this isn't up to your quality and is the fault of Walmart employees, I believe. They should never have put this bag into an order. I just wanted to let you know. I sent that to them yesterday. They were quick. And there's a response in my email today. Says, thank you for emailing Melissa's regarding your recent purchase of our organic ginger root. We are certainly disappointed to hear of the quality issue you experienced and appreciate you taking the time to send us your feedback. See, they're a good company. So that we may better investigate, can you please provide the details below? Store location, approximate date of the purchase, and any available images. If you're sending a video, please condense. Thank you again for reaching out to us. We look forward to your response and will do our best to provide resolve once we receive all of the details. Best regards, etc., Melissa's World Variety Produce Incorporated. So I wanted to let you know Melissa's had a very good response. So please don't hold them responsible for that. And I guess that about wraps up our our Nogales haul video for May 2026. And thank you so much for coming along with me. And if you're new, welcome to my family. And if you've been around for a while, welcome back. Alrighty. So I really appreciate you being here. And if you can, please drop a note in the comments to tell me where you're watching from. I really want to know. And it's not just trying to increase my algorithm. Yes, it will do that. But I have a giant world map, and I've been asking people ever since I started last November to please tell me where they're watching from so that I can put little push pins on my world map and see where this goes. And I've only gotten 2 responses. They're lonely. Okay, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Toodles.